Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Are we on the right channel this time? Hopefully this is this Kozies Ghost Adventures? Damn, bro. I don't know what channel am I on. I think I'm on the right one. Welcome into the Kozies Ghost Show. $112. Can't sell it. Okay. Let's get 15 likes. Julian the Bernie. Julian the Bernie. Said, hey, what's good, man? What's up, Bernie? Kate. Hello, Kate. He said I fell asleep on your live the other day. The other night when I was at home. Hope you're okay, dude. Yeah, I'm doing good. Busy. Busy. Hey, and looks like I just got out of a. Look at that. Got paint all over me. Yeah, I'm doing good. How you doing, Kate? Oh, I just saw your pictures of you and your significant other and your son with the airplane. What does he think of the airplanes? Does he like them? Does he like the airplanes? Yes, I was. I've been painting fences. But yeah, I mean, I can see why you think that. I can definitely see why you think that. For real. He said, oh, he loved the planes. That's so great. Love to hear that. I love to hear that, Kate. The Mass Artist says, yo, what's good, the Mass Artist? How you doing, bro? Hit the like button. Fences, yeah. Fences. You're good? That's good. Happy to hear that. The buckler leg massager. I gotta check that out. Who the hell's gonna buy that shit? The Mass Artist says, how about you? I'm doing good. A little tired, but we're making it through! Sports Highlights, tip of the cap. Sports Highlights says, happy Wednesday. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Daniel says, hey, Kate. Kate says, hey, Daniel. Who you like tonight, Daniel? What do you think is going to win? What are you thinking? You're from the south. No, I'm not. I'm from the north. I'm from the other one, the north. The other one. From the north. The mainland. The mainland. From the mainland. Bernie says, do you use primer or doesn't matter much? I typically only use primer when it's bare wood, or for the outside, if it's bare wood, I prime it first. And then on the inside, if it's just sheetrock, you gotta prime it first. You can't just put paint on it. But if it really has paint on it, I just put paint on it over top of it. It's fine. Yes, sir. Kate, you working tonight, girl? Are you working or are you off again? Are you in bed again or what are you doing now? I love to know what you're doing. I love to know what you're doing. I love it. $30 for that. That could be a good one. She goes, I wish I was in bed, cozy, but I'm at work. I hear you. You're doing good, though. Power through, my girl. Power through. Just power on through. Yes, sir. You gotta prime the drywall and the bare wood. You gotta prime that. Or you can stain it. If it with the wood, you can stain it. You don't have to prime it. You can stain it. And just use the stain. Bunch of different ways to do it. All right, Kate, you'll be at work. That's cool. What game should we play later tonight, Kate? You got any ideas? Any ideas? Ideas? Julian says maybe that's why I needed to put like 4 coats of paint on the drywall last time. Probably. Yeah, always just use a latex primer first on the drywall. Cut it in, even the corners, everything. Then roll it. And then start painting. And then it goes on a lot easier too, you'll notice, after that. Kate says, let's play Never Have I Ever for old time's sake. Alright, done! That's what we're gonna play. It's Hump Day game night. Hump Day game night action later on. Here we go. Never have I ever. I'm down with that. Tip of the cap. Tip of the cap. Tip of the 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 cap. What about the paper is off the drywall some? Yep. He said, whoop, whoop, get the ginger ales in Cozy. Oh boy. Let's go. Yeah, we'll probably do that around 10 o'clock my time, so 3 hours from now. Does that sound good? 3 hours from now. Be there or be square. Be there or be square. Sale? That's what I'm looking for. Hell, bro. I don't know. All right, Kate. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Ooh, those could be good. Pentair. Maybe. Yeah, not bad. Buzz! What's up? What have you been doing all day, Buzz? Did you find me some good shit to sell out of the shed or what? Did you find me some good shit out of the shed for me to sell today? What you been doing over there? Tip of the cat to Buzz. Buzz, we're playing it's Hump Day game night later. We're playing Never Have I Ever. That's what we're doing. So good for old time's sake. $10 o'clock my time. Be there or be square. He said I did a few things and phone calls. Okay. There you go. I gotta get another ginger ale. I'll be right back. Phone drop number 1. What the hell did I just do? How do I get out of this? Oh my goodness! Buzz, what the hell am I doing? Good thing you didn't send me any pictures last night. Whoa! Dorinda! Tip of the cap. How you doing, Dorinda? You said, hello, sweetie. I gotta get a damn schedule of you coming on. Well, it's usually around the same times every day. Boss said I'm having a M or F and heart attack over here. Rich says, why were you hot and bothered like me? What do you mean? What do you mean there, Dorinda? I'm not sure what you're I'm not picking up what you're trying to say. Not picking up what you're trying to say over there. Oh no, I wasn't sending anything. I hit the wrong button. I wasn't sending anything. It was a joke. It's all good. So what's up today? Buzz, what's for dinner tonight? What is for dinner tonight? Alright, I'll help you out with this too, Julian. Tried to look up a video and couldn't even find when the wallpaper was like half off and was like brown. You know, have you ever had to deal with that? Yeah, so if you have that scenario, you just got to get some wallpaper remover, hot water, and get it all off before you start painting it. That's more of a pain in the ass than painting itself. That's probably my least favorite thing to do is removing wallpaper, because it's a pain in the ass. So like if I look at, when I go to look at jobs, I'll straight up tell them I'm not doing that. I'm not taking that wallpaper off. If you want me to do this job, you gotta hire someone else. Now, do I know how to do it? Yes, I do, but customers don't understand how long it takes. I mean, I'm not a professional wallpaper remover, number one, and I hate doing it, number two. Number three, screw that. So there you go, Julian. Any other questions, I'll be free to answer for you. Dorinda is cleaning up your daughter's room. She is getting back from Pensacola, Florida. I've heard of that. Do people still use wallpaper? No, not really. But people buy houses that still have old ass wallpaper on there from years and years ago that has to be taken off. I mean, I don't know. Maybe people do. I only get called in to paint, so what do I know? But it's kind of a thing of the past, you know. You don't find that many people that do that wallpapering anymore. So it's a dying art. It's definitely a dying art. Yeah. But yeah. Buzz! Buzz! Kate! Serena says, do you paint the outside of the house? Yes, I do. I do both. I do both. What are you having for dinner, Buzz? Look at me! Do I look like did I just get in a fight or what? Look at me. Look at me. Ow! You want to come clean my hands up for me, Buzz? I'll pay you $1 for each finger that you clean. How's that sound? And 50 cents a fingernail. Come help me, Buzz. Julie says, I never thought of that. Maybe it was actual wallpaper, LOL. It could have been. He probably just painted over him, too. That they tried to remove, I was thinking. It was the paper that's connected to the drywall. Yeah, there should be no paper on there. So, half ripped off, yeah. So yeah, that should have been removed before you painted it. The reader said, what is the best paint for our house with the harsh environment from the ocean air? I use Benjamin Moore. I recommend that. It lasts forever. Don't use Lowe's shit. Don't use Home Depot's crap. You gotta go with either Benjamin Moore or Sherwin-Williams. And I don't even really like Sherwin-Williams. That's just my opinion. So I'm kind of biased. I mean, I've used them all, and Benjamin Moore is definitely the best. It's the longest lasting, and it looks the best too. It is the best. I stand by what I say. Buzz says she doesn't know what she's gonna have. You want me to make you a sandwich? Want me to DoorDash you some Subway? I don't know. Buzz says, I'm okay. Okay, Buzz. I'll let you do you. No DoorDash required, she says. She could find 1,000 freaking meals to make. 1,000 meals to make. Right, Buzz? Collectibles. Let's check the collectibles. She can find 1,000 fucking meals to make. Don't be messing with the Buzz. You love that. You love that. I could find 1,000 fucking women. They can't hurt me. I want to check out, yeah, if I'll go there, actually. Ah! Buzz says, you know what I thought about earlier? Oh, let me think. I have no idea. Please tell me. Please tell us. What did you think about earlier? Half truth. Oh, My daughter's riding a horse. That's so wonderful. Half truths and comforting lies. LOL. Yes. Yes. No one's going to know what we're talking about except for us. That's the best part. Let's keep it that way. Half truth and comforting lies. Did you watch some Xander after that? Did you get into it a little bit? Did that get your blood flowing? You're like, I gotta watch a little Xander after you thought about that. You probably did, right? Yeah. Yeah. I would have if I were you. Hell no, she said. Hell no, I did not. I know you didn't. I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. Hell no. You say hell no, I say hell yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Yeah. Oh, goodness. That's pretty cool. Let's check that one out. Fucking waiting to suck. Kate, you still there? I think she might have. But she said she's going to be on later for the game. For game night. She's going to be there for game night. She's at work. I'm assuming that she left because she's not typing. Usually that's what happens. She just leaves and doesn't say anything. She said she fell asleep on my last live. She didn't even tell me that she was there. So at any time, Kate could be watching, you just don't know. You just don't know. Yo. I'm glad that Kate watches me, because I love her. I love Kate. She is great. Narina says LOL. I do love Kate. She is good. I've been talking with Kate for shit. Probably a year now. Probably almost a year now. It's wild. 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 Everybody hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I don't give a shit. That's what we need to have happen. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Hey, Buzz. Hey, Buzz. Hey, Buzz. Thank you for the 7 like. Hey, Buzz. Oh, thank you. Hey, Buzz. Where the hell has P. Norton been? You think he's alright? It's been a minute. You think he's doing alright? Shit. I'm surprised that we haven't seen him in a couple days. I don't know. Dorinda says, what did you have for dinner? Well, let's see. I had a piece of pizza about 2 hours ago. That's all I've eaten today. And I'm going to have eggplant parmesan in probably like a couple hours from now, before I go live. How about you, Dorinda? Are you cooking dinner? You ordering in? What are you doing over there, girl? Says yummy. Buzz says, yeah, it's been a minute for P. Norton, but Sunday he was here. Maybe he's still hungover. Who knows? But I hope he's alright. Hope he's doing alright. He's on summer vacation. I guess that's a pretty cool thing about being a teacher, though, is if you choose to, you can have the summers off. That's the cool thing about being a teacher. The one girl, yeah, we did a 32 Avenue debate on Sunday, right? He still thinks he ain't gonna remember that. We could do the same thing again. He won't even remember that happened. He's clueless. Yeah, that could be a deal. The rank is good. Oh, that's why. Question is, so it ain't gonna go out to March. I mean, March next year. So I'm thinking. Buzz says BP from the UK. Oh shit, I missed a lot of different things here. So this is we are eating G chicken tenders subs, nothing special like eggplant. BP from the UK in the building. Dorina says I saw you on Mary's live the other night, but you wouldn't speak. Yeah, I had a few. I was kind of occupied that night. You know what I'm saying, Dorinda? I like Mary though, she's cool. Hey Buzz, what's up? That could be a fucking deal. I don't think, we gotta get it for cheaper than that. We can't just go with that. What's up, Buzz? Oh my goodness. She said, never mind. Alright. Well, never mind it is. Alright guys, I'm going to leave in about 10 minutes. Let's get to 10 likes. 10 likes. Hit the damn like button. You know who always comes in at the end of the chat, right before I'm about to leave? It's always one point. He comes in like right when I'm about to leave. Every single time. Almost. Every single time. Rita says, well, I'm happy I saw your handsome face. Tip of the cap. Here I am. Here I is. I need another drink. I'm making a fucking sandwich tomorrow and having a cooler. I got fucking meat. I don't want to go bad. Oh, I got lots to do. I gotta stretch the old muscles. Celebrate good times, come on. It's a cozy celebration. Roger that, 10-4 there, B-U-double-Z-Z-Z-Z-Z. Hey, Dorina, what do those emojis mean? With the nose. Can you explain to me what they mean? Because they're like kind of newer emojis. I'm trying to figure out. I see that you guys do a bunch of them kind of things. What does all that mean? Oh, dancing. Is that dancing when you go like this? Roger that. I was wondering that. Thank you for clearing that up for me. That's cool. That is cool. Hey, Buzz. The hell? Well, I was able to get the fence done. I got the white fence done all by myself today. Go Cozy! 3 coats, all done. I literally had just enough paint in the bucket. Yeah, it's all done. But I still have a lot more to do tomorrow because he wants me to touch up the red fence. The red fence, which is huge. But they made a new brand of paint or stain, whatever, it's the same color. But when you touch it up, it doesn't look right. So now I gotta fucking paint the whole fucking fence to make it look right. And I gotta paint a deck over there tomorrow. Hopefully my buddy comes and helps me. I still need his help. Is that crazy? But the white fence came out It came out freaking. It came out freaking nice. Freaking nice. The deck is only going to take me like probably like an hour and a half at the most. And then I should be in pretty good shape, honestly. Knock on wood. Yeah, I got an extra gallon of paint for the red fence. So we're just gonna go ahead and fucking go to work on that. Be done with it. Then they can have their wedding. Then they can have their wedding. There was people there all day setting up for it. Yeah, the other fence is red, as you can see. Right. The other fence is this color. But yeah, new formula, same color. It doesn't look exactly the same, so it doesn't really... I mean, if you painted a section next to it, you can't tell the difference. But if you just touch up some bare wood, it just looks stupid to me. So I'm like, I can't do that. Can't be having that, you know? Can't be having that shit. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. It could be that too. It could be that too. I'm gonna have to check because the fence I painted today, I don't think I've ever painted that one. But on the other side, I painted that like last year. So I'm gonna know more tomorrow. I'm gonna know more tomorrow. I know the color. I know the color, Buzz. Believe me. I have the formula. I know the color. TJ! Good evening, sir and Buzz. How you doing there, buddy? I know the color. I'll be alright. Man, this is interesting too. This shit here. The hell? Yeah, that's a little bit better, but TJ says, Buzz says, TJ says, good evening, sir. I'm alright, but I had a situation yesterday that left me dismayed and confused. Well, I'm here if you want to talk about it. What's going on, T to the J? I'm here to talk about it with you. If you want to. T to the J. TJ says, let's start by agreeing that making friends as an adult is hard. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm with you there. Tip of the cap. I can agree with that. Buzz agrees as well. TJ, that's why I have my own friends. I don't try to make any more male friends. I just try to talk to a lot of women. Cheers to that. Whoever I already have as a friend, I already have. And then women. TJ said I had a guy I was becoming friends with online. Okay. I sent him a package for free. Okay. And everything was good until Buzz sent me a package. She sent me two black guys to my door. That's what she did. TJ says, now he blocked me on everything. I wasn't going to make him pay or anything. Just being nice. That's really weird. Why wouldn't he appreciate that? I wonder. Did you feel like you trusted him, or you didn't really know? How long have you been friends? How long have you been talking with him? How long have you been talking with him before? Hey Buzz, did you hear what I said? I love messing with you, Buzz. But it's true. I'm not lying. At 10 months and thought he was solid. That's crazy. Huh. Well, fuck, screw him, man. I'm sorry that happened to you. Are you alright? I mean, I'm sure it upsets you, you know what I mean? Sorry that happened to you, but what I can tell you, as hard as it is, just keep being yourself, and you're gonna make plenty of new friends faster than ever. Screw him. You know what I mean? You can't let it bother you, but I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure it hurts. I got you. You sent him a quarter-pounder cheeseburgers for free. I mean, maybe he was embarrassed. I mean, but still, that makes no sense. I don't know the guy, so I don't know why he would do that. I don't know. It's hard to actually trust people that you never met before, though. You know, you'd have to actually meet them to actually. I mean, I talked to a lot of people online that I'd never met. I feel like I know them. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I know you, but I don't. So, I totally get where you're coming from. I feel like I know you, but I don't. Teachers, I'm not trying to buy friends or anything, but who don't like free beef? For real. You know what's interesting, TJ? Let me just tell you a story that I heard. A guy, I don't know if you've heard of him. His name is Lewis House. Lewis House. Okay, so let me just tell you a little background about his story. Maybe weirded him out about someone being nice. So he grew up playing sports. His brother was a good athlete and shit. And he was selling weed or some shit like that. And then he ended up selling LSD to an undercover cop, and then he did 5 years in prison. Okay, but this is Lewis's brother. So it was a small town, so no one wanted to be friends with Lewis. No one wanted to be friends with Lewis because his brother was in prison for selling drugs. Even though he wasn't really, he never really sold LSD. The cop kind of like baited him into it. Blah, 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 blah. But, and then, so finally, like, he got all excited. One of his friends, he thought he was friends, said, oh, if you want to be part of this club, you got to pay $5 to be part of this club. So his family was poor, pretty much. So he goes to his mom, and he's like, Mom, I can hang out with these guys. I just need $5 to join this club. So she didn't have the money, and she felt terrible. So she was like, all right, let's look in all the couches and all the chairs and the closets, old jewelry shit, whatever. They came up with the $5, so he was all excited. He brought it over to the club. He's like, here's my $5. I can join the club. And so they let him in the club, but he just sat in the corner and they still didn't talk to him. So he said that was like the lowest he'd ever been. And then, you know, and he kind of had developed the same mindset. I'm just a nobody, blah, 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 you know. Poverty mindset or whatever. And until he was 30, and then something flipped the switch in his head. Then he started learning. Then he started driving to the thing, learning, getting mentors and all this shit. Now he's a billionaire almost, pretty much. Lewis Howes, look him up. That's my story. There you go. Has nothing to do with your situation, really. But I'm just saying, my point about it is, Stocks, you did a good thing for the kid or your friend. You just thought you were doing something nice. Don't let it get to you. Just keep being the same person that you are, and don't let other people affect how you operate. And everything will be alright. You'll have more friends than you could ever dream of. That's my speech. You might love it or hate it, but I don't really care. That's what I have to say about that. How did I do, Buzz? Was that a good fucking speech or what? Buzz says, right, karma isn't nice. No, it is not. No, it is not. Yeah, dude. I think it's really cool what you did, so. There you go. Who knows what the situation was, but whatever. I wouldn't let it get to you. Well, I gave this girl $60 the other day. She said she had no money. Not the other day, but a few months ago. She said she had no money to eat food, right? So I give her the $60. I'm like, here you go, here's $60, get some food. The next day, she's like, can I borrow more money? And I'm like, no, you may not borrow more money. Because I gave you more money, then you're going to ask me the next day to borrow more money. And then she never paid me back anyways. Anyways, I didn't expect the money back that I gave her, you know what I mean? But the point of the thing is, she couldn't just be happy with the $60. She had to ask for more the next day. Just to take, instead of being grateful and appreciative that someone actually did that, you know? Stock says it don't cost me anything, but where he's at, it's worth $600. That should mean something. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know the person. You know him better than I do. You know what I would say? There you go. Move on. I know it's hard. It'll be alright, bro. There's plenty of better people out there than that. People that will block you. Anyone that blocks you is not your friend. Just remember that. Anyone that blocks you is not your friend. Buzz says, hard to say about this person. There are all types. He was cool with it for over a week, then boom, blocked. Yeah, that's kind of shady. I don't know why that would happen. Is there something that you're not telling us, TJ, or is that pretty much it? We can end the conversation there. And then I gotta go. I gotta get going, actually. I have to do a few things, so. It's nice chatting with you. But I'll be back. I'll be back in like 2 hours, like 2.5 hours. If you're gonna be up, TJ, come back on and we're gonna play a game. It's Hump Day game night. Kozies Ghost Adventures style. Buzz says stock. Some people are just twisted. Stock says obviously beef was a code word, but that's the whole story. All right. Thanks for sharing that, and don't let it get to you, man. It's his loss. It's his loss to not have you as a friend, not yours. Okay? Remember that. Beef is the code. All right, I'll see you guys later. Peace.